In this episode, you're getting a quick content coaching and education session directly from me, starting with the 80-20 concept applied to your content creation process. As we walk through this today, mentally explore how much time you spend creating long-form content versus short-form content for your business. If you don't know what I'm talking about, long-form content is like blog posts, YouTube videos, and podcast episodes like this one. Short-form content includes Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, and social media captions. We'll expand on these definitions in just a minute. Right now, think through and separate your content into long-form versus short-form. And what I want you to do is start making little adjustments until 80% of your content creation time is spent on long-form content and only 20% is spent on short-form content. Why? In a few minutes, I'll be sharing the benefits of both long-form and short-form, how they're different, and how each type of content is an important attraction tool for potential clients that you don't want to skip. Certain content, long form, short form, video, audio, written, it makes a different impact on various age ranges and attracts different audiences depending on where you choose to share it. So, while all the stats out there are shouting about video, boasting the highest conversion rates, engagement, audience retention, and more, that doesn't matter if you're uncomfortable or lack confidence on video, because a poorly done video can actually hamper your brand. It's no secret, I own a podcast production agency whose purpose is to be the leading provider of audio and video podcast production for financial service professionals. I've been editing audio and video professionally in this niche for almost 5 years now, helping financial service professionals battle this never-ending struggle. They've got compliance requirements and constantly changing tax and regulatory laws from the industry side, and a steep hill of consumer stigma and misinformation to climb on the other side. So it's important that the content we create on their behalf is warm, educational, and actually reduces the barriers that might exist for their potential clients. On top of that, a business owner's job, your job, is to focus on developing yourself and the business into a well-oiled machine that serves your clients well, not on learning the latest video AI or figuring out how to edit a mistake out of your episode. That's why my team and I are here, so you can have a podcast or YouTube channel on which you consistently share content to attract the right clients, but you're not responsible for all 20 to 40 moving parts during the post-production process. Instead, you can focus on landing your next big deal, getting on bigger stages, and setting your practice up for growth. Let's start by diving a little deeper into the definitions of long-form and short-form content. Long-form content is 1,000 words or more and takes more than 90 seconds to digest. If you're writing a script or a podcast episode or a blog post that's more than 1,000 words, you're drafting long-form content. If you're making videos or audio recordings that are over 90 seconds long, that's long-form content. Some people will say that there are more tiers in between what's considered long and short-form content, but we're going to keep it simple. Like I mentioned, long-form is your typical podcast episode, YouTube video, blog post, even white papers and guides are long-form content. Short-form content, on the other hand, is less than 90 seconds and less than 1,000 words. Think social media, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, even social media captions that are written, Pinterest, scroll-worthy content. Since Reels and TikToks stormed the scenes in 2020, vertical videos had to be 60 seconds or less, but now they've actually bumped them up to 90 seconds. This space is rapidly changing, so it's okay if as a business owner you feel like you can't keep up with the trends. That's where it's really useful to have someone on the inside of the industry on your side, so we can just make adjustments within the creation process and you don't even have to worry about it. At this point, I've had hundreds of blogs on a few different websites over the past 10 years, and comments or interaction directly with the blog post are rare. However, when it comes to social media, we're really expecting those likes and comments. Short form content, like what you'll see on social media, is to build awareness, experience high engagement, expand your reach, and educate your audience with bite-sized facts and catchy phrases that people can retain. This is often enhanced by the use of music or trending audio within the Instagram or TikTok apps, for example. Long form content, alternatively, is for building relationships, boosting SEO, creating trust, establishing yourself as an authority, and storytelling. Blogs, podcasts, and long form YouTube videos give you the opportunity to share in-depth information, examples, and truly educate your followers about a niche topic, like whether a HELOC is a great idea at today's rates, or how to create a budget for a family of 4 that includes 2 preteens. So let's dive into those benefits of long form content creation for your financial services practice. If your goals with your content are in-depth engagement, authority building, SEO, trustworthiness, then long form content is your friend, and you need to spend the majority of your content creation time, energy, and budget on podcasts, webinars, YouTube videos, case studies, articles, blog posts, guides. These forms of content accomplish those goals. If you need to hear that list again, hit the rewind for 30 seconds button, but it's also listed out in the episode description too. Sidebar. Notice I'm not saying spend 80% of your time doing this. That wouldn't leave any space for client acquisition or execution of your service-based tasks. I'm saying 80% of your content creation time. So if you look at your week and you commit to spending 2 hours per week on content creation, that means you'll spend 90 minutes of that time on long form content and only 30 minutes of that time on creating social media content. This ratio won't be exact for everyone, but if your content creation goals align with trust and authority building and detailed exploration of niche topics, this ratio of 80-20 is definitely something you want to embrace. So again, the benefits of long form content include SEO for your website, authority building, and trustworthiness and long-term relationships, whereas the benefits of short form content include expanding reach, building credibility because they'll see your posts often, and then educating with bite-sized snippets and facts and quick examples within 90 seconds or less. So there are 2 different sets of goals and 2 different types of content that you want to create in alignment with those goals. So I'm going to challenge you and leave you with this concept of using the 80-20 rule on your content creation time. So as a business owner, as a financial services provider, when you think about where your business is going, what are your goals with your brand? If you want to expand your reach and educate in bite-sized little snippets, 90 seconds or less, and short, quick facts and examples, then social media is going to benefit you and help you work toward your goals. I would caution not to only use social media for content creation. I definitely want you to have some form of content elsewhere because none of us own any of our content or our accounts on the social media platforms, and they can be frozen or deleted at any time. I included have had that happen to me, as well as many other creators that I know. Now, if your goals align with building long-term relationships and building authority and boosting SEO for your website, then I'm going to strongly encourage you to make sure that you're creating long-form content for your brand. And again, that list is in the show notes. And I do really want you to lean towards spending 80% of your content creation time on those long-form pieces that are going to get you long-term results. More on this to come in the future. Meanwhile, that's today's episode. Reach out to me if you have any questions. My information is in the episode description. See you next time.